6th grade, here's introduced claims, here's introduced claims, acknowledge, alternate, or opposing claims. They actually give you the raising of expectations from one grade level to the next. And I found that teachers really like this. They like to see what someone else thinks you're supposed to learn more of in 7th grade than 6th grade. But again, this is like, you find those lead teachers who create some learning around this. The teachers sit down and they already print ahead of time just, we're going to look at one thing today. We're going to look at reading informational text. We're going to look at writing. A lot of writing in this part frame. For math, here they are. The 8, we're calling them commandments of math, or the 8 mathematical practices. Look, make sense of problems and persevere in solving them. This is really a problem for anyone who's ever taught math. Why won't you show your work? I don't care, I'm done. Just, it's B. They're persevering is not a big thing in math class. But reason abstractly, construct viable arguments, model is huge, use appropriate tools. So if you want to know what the questions are going to look like on the PARCC test, they're going to be questions about these 8 things. You could go look at standards and say, with these standards, what kind of questions would I ask? This is going to be very, very important for that. And we could do that the first year. First year, let's just spend some more time thinking about these 8 pieces of math. And then here in the PARCC framework, they said that's a major cluster, that's a supporting cluster, that's an additional cluster. So if I'm really worried about this, I'm going to spend my time on major cluster. I'm going to spend my time on that first. And I did a couple exercises with math teachers, and they were from Massachusetts. You know how smart Massachusetts is. We tried to take standards and identify them from our knowledge as to where they were, and we were not good at it. So take a look at what PARCC thinks is a major cluster. And those math teachers weren't that good at recognizing what was a major cluster. And the need for that to experience that. So use the cheat sheet. This is what they're saying. Okay. I'm just going to scoot to my end here. Test questions, or what we can do the first year. I'm saying keep it low. Read, experience, look for key standards, look for what you shouldn't do anymore. Those are the kind of key things that go on the first year. And then I'll put this is illustrativemathematics.org. That's where they're saying that the lessons on here mimic tasks that will be PARCC-like. So illustrativemathematics.org, and I bet your lead math teachers all know this website. This was a question that they had us work through, and it involved students talking about interpreting a graph and writing a narrative about it. So that's kind of an expectation. And then finally, this is me. So I'm just Price at nvnet.org. If you go to my website, www.nvnet.org/Price, you'll see this. And then this button here will take you to a Common Core State Standard PARCC page. And I put New Jersey DOE, New York has some great resources. We really need to start thinking about stealing big time from Massachusetts, New York, Rhode Island. But also PARCC's website is up there. Go on and join their mail list. They will not spam you like crazy, but they'll tell you when new things appear on their website. And the other one you'll see on there is Achieve. Achieve are the overlords of this process. They're the ones that they're running. PARCC is made up, right? They made that up. So who's the established group that's sort of overseeing this? It's the Achieve organization down there. They hate when I say overlord, but they're down in Washington. So I got the high side from Adam in the hallway. Have I hit my time? Yeah. Okay. Again, any questions? No one's crying or shaking. No one even looks angry. Usually,
we're not
you're shocked. No. So there are things coming. There are people out there. We're trying to make this reasonable. And we are nasty to those PARCC people. They left shaking the New Jersey team when they left the room. trying to put their feet to the fire also. All right.